So today's Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet trailer revealed a lot of neat information, including explaining some things that were teased earlier on, and the reveal of some brand new Pokemon. But we'll get back to those later. For now, let's take a moment to look over what was revealed first in the trailer. Previously, we were told about 3 grand stories and whatnot. Well, we got a better look at those stories today. The first one that was shown off was titled Starfall Street, which looks to be kind of focused around confronting the obligatory evil team of the game. This time we're going to be fighting against Team Star, which basically just appears to be a bunch of bullies, hooligans, etc, etc. One interesting thing that was shown off in this part, though, was this right here. We'll go over exactly what that was later, so if you're interested, well, you're just gonna have to stick around to find out. This section ends off by revealing what I assume is one of the quote-unquote admins of Team Star, Mela, and holy crap, I love her design. She looks cool, awesome, kind of scary, someone I wouldn't want to meet in a back alley, and it was shown that she uses Fire-type Pokemon, including a Torkoal, which sets up the possibility of her team being seriously threatening if that Torkoal has Drought, which, based off the bit of footage we see at the very end of this section, it looks like it might. Next up, we learned about the Path of Legends storyline. This storyline appears to feature you and Arven going through the Lair of Titans to try and find the Herba Mystica. And it was at this point that we got our first real good look at Klawf, a newly revealed Pokemon. One of Klawf's abilities is a brand new one, Anger Shell, which basically appears to be a kind of weaker Shell Smash. When you reach 50% health or less, your defense and special defense go down by 1 stage, but your attack, special attack, and speed go up by 1 stage. Klawf is also going to be one of the Titans that you face off against in the Path of Legends storyline, which Titans are big Pokemon. What a surprise, right? Obviously, I'm getting some kind of Dynamax vibes from this, but we don't know anything about how these Titan battles are gonna work out. And finally, there was Victory Road, your conventional kind of gym leader challenge where you get all the badges and whatnot. We're immediately introduced to, I don't know if it's Geeta or Jita, but either way, she is the chairwoman of the Pokemon League, and it says on the official site, among the region's champions, she reigns supreme as the most skilled trainer of all. Now, because champions is plural there, does that mean there's going to be some kind of mix-up here with the Elite Four? Will we be getting something a bit different from the norm when it comes to that part of the game? I'm not really sure, but I'm definitely looking forward to finding out. We also got a look at another of the Paldea region's gyms, this one being a Grass-type gym. Now, we see that the player has to find a Sunflora before they're able to challenge the gym leader, which kind of implies to me that gyms might have some kind of little mission before them, like how Trials did in Sun and Moon. I think it would be really neat if that was the case, because that was something about Sun and Moon that I really liked, so it'd be neat to see it back. This section ends off with Brassius, the Grass-type gym leader, and we get a sneak peek at his team too. He uses a Sudowoodo with a Grass Terra type, which is just, I love that so much. Sudowoodo's whole thing is that it's just mimicking a tree, but now it actually kind of, in a sense, gets to be a tree. Another neat thing about this is that this means it's now possible for a gym leader to use a Pokemon that's not of their type, but terastallizes to become their type. For example, that Ice-type gym leader, Grusha, he might have a Pokemon that's not part Ice, initially at least. In other words, it's entirely possible that gym leaders and other type-specialized trainers might have more coverage than they would normally. Sudowoodo was also seen using Trailblaze, but we don't really know anything about this move other than it's most likely a Grass-type move. Now, in the Starfall Street section, we got a little look at something a bit odd. Pokemon seemed to be kind of fighting on their own, and you were able to walk around while that was happening. It turns out that was a teaser for the Let's Go mode and auto battles. Cerebee's description for the Let's Go mode kind of gives me vibes to Pokemon Legends Arceus, where you're able to send out your Pokemon and they go grab items for you. But another thing that happens in the Let's Go mode is auto battling. While your Pokemon is sent out in Let's Go mode, if it runs into a wild Pokemon, it'll just defeat it for you. You won't have to select any moves or anything, it just fights automatically. Now, perhaps the coolest of the new Pokemon shown off so far are Armarouge and Ceruledge. I love these designs so much. They are so cool looking, and come on, I can't be the only one that thinks of Mega Man when I look at these two, particularly Armarouge. Each of them learn a new move too. Armarouge gets Armor Cannon, which is like close combat since it lowers your defense and special defense after use. And Ceruledge gets Bitter Blade, which appears to be like Drain Punch, since your HP gets restored by half the damage you deal to the opponent. And while we're talking about new Pokemon, I'd be remiss to not bring up Grafaiai. It wasn't shown off in this most recent trailer, but it was revealed a few days beforehand. I think a lot of people got Smeargle vibes when they first saw this Pokemon, just because of the whole painting thing. I don't think it's going to be like Smeargle personally, in that I don't think it's going to have terrible stats, I don't think it's going to learn Sketch, but I very well could be wrong. And another thing that was revealed, but not in that trailer, was that there would be a special edition Nintendo Switch OLED model. This thing actually looks pretty neat, and if I had more disposable income, I would totally nab myself one. But yeah, I think that about covers up all the new Pokemon news. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you want to help the channel, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out what's on the screen for some more Pokemon content. A big thanks to Lord McAfee, Mithril Monarch, and the rest of my patrons for going the extra mile and financially supporting the channel. See you next time, everyone.